I never had a taste for this sort of thing, but I must admit, I'm deeply enjoying the suit.
Hi all, welcome to John's Mold Making. Welcome to my hobby room. Today we're doing issue 13 and issue 14 of the Iron Man. Where have I put 14? There we go. We'll also have a look at the comics as well as fit the parts. And I know there's not a great lot to do in this one. I don't think there's a great lot to do in a lot of them, to be honest. There we go. Bulky bag, but this one's just a cover, a hinge, looks like, with a spring and a pin. So not a great lot to do, but we can also have a look at the comics, see if there's anything interesting in them today. Put the parts to one side. Here we go. Into the comics. Hard times on unexpected attack. All about Tony Stark's personal life and the people that it affects, with his attitude towards them, as well as his Iron Man duties, as you might call it. And we've got the instructions. Not a great lot to do. Plates. There's the pin, and that looks like the hinge. Is it the hinge? There's the shoulder support and a spring. And there we have a blow up of the right arm and what parts we're going to be doing today. And here we have it, right shoulder assembly. Not a great lot to do, like I said. And then at the back of the magazine, more stories of Iron Man, his relationship with Thor, and this is, what is he called, the Doc? Donald Blake, Thor's alter ego, that's the one. The fights that they had, the reasons why, and also mentions Ragnarok, and then how these Guardians came back into life, reincarnated, and the stories behind that, including Captain America. And then the last page is on Model 10, the Galactic Armour. This is all the story about going into space, battling against the Kree. Quite interesting. There we go. And then we got issue 14. But first of all, we'll get on with issue 13. Okie dokie. So we'll need the arm again, and let's get the parts out of the bag. There we go, the pin's already fallen out. That's plastic, the shoulder support is metal, spring. Now, is place this plastic cover on here. As you can see there, there's a square piece there, a square hole there, there's a locating peg, and the shape of it will allow you to put it on one way anyway. And there we go, squeeze it in place. There we are. Excellent. Looking up, it's got a good squeeze. Excellent. Now what we'll need is the shoulder support, which goes just there, and the spring basically fits there with that notch and there over that notch, and then we pop the pin in. Now let's see if we can get this time. Get that lined up. Does it go through? Yes, it's gone through. There we go. There we go. Excellent. First time. That is it. That is all we need to do. in issue 13. Excellent. Right, let's do issue 14. Let's get the parts out of the bag. Screws. Some, yep, screws. Everything should be in here. Oh, that's come off nicely. Oh, that's plastic. That's plastic. And then we have these two are metal. And these look like covers, caps. There we go, 2 sets of screws. So what have we got here? We got the 14A, the inner shoulder, the outer shoulder, the shoulder pivots, and the shoulder caps with GM and IP screws. Excellent. Stage 1, assembly of the articulated plates. The right shoulder is formed by 2 pieces, the inner shoulder 14A and the outer shoulder 14B. They fit into each other with 14A within 14B. To correctly orient them as in the image, use the indicated exterior marks as a reference. That looks to be it. Insert one of the shoulder pivots 14C. So according to the pictures, they go that way. You can see the mark here and mark there. That's where they should be. Now what we need is, gosh, this is finicky. Put one of these pivots in here, and there we go. They'll only go in one way. It's key shaped, and then get that to go through there. Get that pivot in. Okay, and then just screw it together with GM screws. Now, give it a bit of oil here. That's easy peasy. Put the other one in this side. Again, it's key shape, the hole. So I'll pop through there. And then the other side. Oh, there we go. I thought it was going to go all the way through, but it doesn't. There's only the inner part of the shoulder that has a key shaped hole. There we go. I think that was it. Oh, that's correct anyway. All we need to do is pop on the caps. To complete the assembly, press the 2 shoulder caps into place with gentle pressure. They will hide the screw heads on both sides. Of course they will. That's one. That's 2. There we go. There we go. Stage 2, joining the plates to the arm. Okie dokie. Now what we need is, so that pin must hold in place. Basically that shoulder plate goes there like that, and we screw that in place with 2 IP screws. So I'll now join the assembled piece of the shoulder armour to the arm, fit the stage 1 assembler into the shoulder support 13D on the outside. The shoulder support is the hinge that rotates with the spring of the shoulder frame 11B. Fix 14A and 14B together with 2 IP screws. No problem. Let's get the screws out. And pop that first one in. Get in. There we go. That's the second one then. There we go. That is that complete. Okay, now what we need is the hand. This is going to be fun. Let's see, put that there, put that like that, take that cover off. Now this, I've been told, is oh, there it goes, and she goes. That wasn't too bad. That is the right arm complete. Excellent. Right, I had to return back to this shoulder because I did have it the wrong way around. So all I had to do was unscrew the hinge, turn these parts around to the shoulder plate covers, and re-screw it back in. And now it is as it should be. There we go. So it was this, just these two. Just turn around, screw them back in. Schoolboy error. Let's have a look at the comics, shall we? Or the magazine. There we go. Armour Wars 2, The Fall's Return. The arrival of acclaimed author John Byrne to Iron Man saw the Mandarin return as one of the many villains of the series. Byrne also brought back a monster forgotten for 30 years, Fanhome. Fanhome. Brilliant stuff. Inside the metal, the Mandarin Saga. Is that Nemo? Fanhome. Where did they get these names from? The instructions, and then we got Doctor Doom. Don't see enough of Doctor Doom, only with the Fantastic Four. Adventures in Camelot, Kings in Armour, science that works like magic, enemy sorceresses, powerful castles and time travel. The first meetings between Iron Man and Doctor Doom took place in an unexpected time and place, King Arthur's Camelot. There we go. It'd be great if you could get hold of these comics now. At a decent price, that is, anyway. And there we are, facing Doctor Doom man with the sword of Excalibur. Iron Man's arm is like clay. Excellent stuff. The artwork's brilliant, isn't it? Really do like it. And then War Machine, Radical Solutions, James Rhodes. He was Iron Man quite a few times. There we go, let's see. Down properly. But more interesting reading. And then next issue, issue 15. Build the left elbow joint, the Mandarin returns, Dragon Seed. There we go. That's what we can look forward to tomorrow. Right, so there we go. Issues 13 and 14 completed. Now I've actually corrected my mistake with this shoulder pad, or shoulder covers. Everything is looking fine. That's brilliant. I hope you enjoyed looking at the comics anyway. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Take care and stay safe, and until tomorrow, I think we'll be doing issue 15 and 16. I'll see you then. Well, hopefully anyway. Bye for now.
It is one thing to question the official story and another thing entirely to make wild accusations or insinuate that I'm a superhero.
I never said you were a superhero.
Didn't? Mm-mm. Well, good, because that would be outlandish and fantastic.